I really do apologize, you guys. Like I said, well, let nature have its way. Let nature have her way, right? These people have abused Mother Earth, have abused the elements, have abused the reflection of Earth, right? Nature's children, the Most High's children, people have abused them. Yeah. This is that wrath, right? If you doubted the Most High's love for you, if you doubted that your ancestors would defend you, I hope you don't anymore. I hope you never did. Because this is nothing to play with. This is nothing to play with. Oh, they're fed up. They're fed up with these thieves. Got thieves. Thief. And then on the bottom of the deck, what I say about that masculine energy, 111 on the timer just now. The Fool card. Wow. 1, 2, 3, and then we're about to, in just a couple of days, probably, isn't it like 2 or 3 days we're going to be in Aries season? Y'all, this shit is really about to go down soon as, y'all, like I said, this right here is just a precursor. They're dealing with this right now within themselves. 144 on the timer just now, that psychosis, mental illness, psychologically unstable, emotionally unstable, not knowing how, y'all, dealing with hurricanes. That's what I was going to say in the other video. Those storms for us, you know, it wasn't that bad. It was stormy, yeah, but it wasn't no hurricane. It wasn't no tornado. It wasn't no flood. It wasn't no blizzard. It wasn't those harsher storms. This is what they have to deal with. This is what happens when you abuse 222, when you abuse divine beings, when you still get in the way of their missions and their purposes. This is what happens. You have to pay back with interest. That's why their storms are going to be even more intense, treacherous, irrefutable. They thought that was impenetrable. They thought that. They thought they was invincible. They thought that. They believed in their own lies. This shit is over. No, you're not going to break any more hearts here. No, you're not going to steal any more hearts here. You're not going to steal any more imprints here. That shit is over. New beginnings. Cycles ending. That shit is over. Their houses are getting blown down. Blown down. I just heard the roof is on fire. What I said, that's a precursor. The roof is on fire. What's the roof? Their crown. 333. Punishment. Karma for all that abuse and all that manipulation and all those cords and all those illusions and all that tampering with your crown energy. Trying to put you in distress, trying to put you in despair, trying to confuse you, trying to induce psychosis into you, trying to make you depressed, trying to put you in illusions and delusions just to keep up their shenanigans. The roof is on fire. Their roofs are on fire. Their crowns are on fire right now. You know, wind or air can either blow out a fire, 422. It can either blow out a fire or ignite that fire. It can make that fire spread. And that's what they're dealing with right now. For us speaking our truth, being truth tellers, being rectified by the universe, by the planetary alignments and the transits. For us speaking our truth, regardless regardless of the people that they teamed up against us, to gangster us, to gaslight us, to convince, try to add, to try to discredit us so that no one will believe that we were telling the truth. The truth for us, that Aquarius energy, that Ace of Swords, when we spoke the truth, we blew out those fires. That's what it did for us. But for them and their lies, this air is only going to spread that fire that's already ignited within their crowns, deteriorating as we speak. As we speak. And I find it ironic and hilarious that we are in Pisces season right now and this shit is going down. Aquarius, Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius, expansion, double karma, 555, major changes, major. I want to shuffle, try to get some cards for us. Like I didn't time that so well, right? Wow. Prostitute. Anything for clout, anything for the coin. Okay. They really about to be treated like prostitutes. Some of these people try to spread this type of rumor about you. What's that? We got addict poking out here. What else is trying to poke out? What's this child card? We got child, orphan, and artist. Yeah, they orchestrated and created these narratives to try to make people believe that, you know, they were helpless, you know, or you know, people was abusing their energy and they was having to deal. No. They were the conduits. They were the thieves. They were the reason why they had to leave from one person to another person, you know, from one group to another, because they were caught red-handed and dealt with accordingly. And then they would turn around and try to paint these people out like they were the thieves. Try to paint the divine beings out like they were the thieves, like they were some prostitute. People trying to exploit your pictures or whatever. Try to make it seem like you was delusional. Trying to exploit you for whatever time that you did put into whenever you would have some drinks here and there. So you could cope with, you know, the abuse and the gaslighting that you was dealing with. Or maybe, you know, you smoking weed. Or for those of you who've experienced, you know, sexual abuse. Many of us have, you know, we understand energetically what that does to a person. Making you feel unworthy and like nobody, you know, people only want you for your sexual energy and giving in to that. Temporarily giving in to that and giving up yourself because of what it did to your self-esteem, because it broke your heart. It broke your heart. But that wasn't who you really was. You wasn't doing this because this was your nature. You was doing this because of the dark magic and the spell work that was transmitted onto you, right? Any type of sex, there's a soul tie created. If you have an abuser of the sex abuse you sexually, and you have a soul tie with that individual that you didn't want that. But regardless, this is how spirituality is. This is how energy works. Regardless, that person's irresponsible sexual energy influencing you, putting you in this energy where you're repeating this energetically. Don't feel bad. Understand the depths of these things. That's how it works. And I'm going to do another video on sexual abuse because I've been there and I understand. I understand being in that promiscuous energy. I understand what it does to you, but that wasn't you. It was never you. It was never you. Some of us figured this out and proceeded to cut and sever these cords and do what was necessary to break these addictions. Some of you didn't realize until you encountered spirituality from other abuses that you suffered under. And as a result of you doing these meditations and severing these cords and clearing your energy and shielding your energy, I'm speaking truth here. That's why the air picking up. As a result, breaking these soul ties and out of nowhere, these addictions just releasing and shedding off of you because it was never you. It was never you. It was this parasitic energy that has attached itself to your sacral chakra. Trying to make your sacral chakra its home because of the potency of your energy as a divine being. Attaching itself to your solar plexus and your heart chakra, your crown, your root chakra. But that's never who you really was. Dealing with con artists who just wanted instant gratification, false power, a false sense of security. It empowered them to steal away and drain your energy because they lack the divinity and the purity and the innocence and the potency of the energy within them. That's why we see this empath and narcissistic arrangement. That narcissistic supply. These people are sociopaths, narcissists, heartless. They don't love themselves. They operate out of ego. To compensate for that lack of self-love and self-respect, dignity, and integrity. 12:22 on the timer just now. These people are fragmented in their consciousness. And the Most High, believe me, the Most High, the divine and loving ancestors, nature is not going to allow these people to continue on wreaking havoc on innocent people and creating blockages, delays, conflict, irrelevant conflict, unnecessarily. These bullying energies, bullies, prolonging you from operating and moving forward in your purpose and your mission in this lifetime. Confirmation. Arrogance. Niggas keep on asking me what's in my house. Shut the fuck up and come and see what's in my house. These people need to shut the fuck up so that they can see that you was protected by high forces, strong forces, 144, that you are one of the 144,000. They needed to shut the fuck up. Why they were so concerned about trying to shift the perception of you. If they would have shut the fuck up and paid attention, they could have benefited from your energy in the highest form. They could have learned, they could have also transmuted their traumas. They could have had the opportunity to grow with you, to experience your abundance, to share inheritances. They could have. But they wouldn't shut the fuck up. They were so busy being envious and jealous of what you have. 144 again on the timer, you guys. They were so fucking jealous. Consumed with envy. All about talking, all about drama, all about, that's what they about. That's what they about. But not more concerned about speaking the right shit into existence. About being mindful of who they speaking on and what they're speaking about. Not being mindful of these things. Being so surface level and superficial and shallow as hell. Keeping up with the Joneses. Don't know what them Joneses went through. Don't know what they had to do, what they had to suffer under. What they were challenged with to transmute and transform and transcend. Wanting your abundance, wanting the manifestation of who you are today, but not wanting what came with it. All that you had to go through prior to this. Abuses of many kind, assault, abandonment. Bullying. The death of people that you love sooner than you anticipated or expected. Sooner, than what you was prepared for. Many of us had to build ourselves from the ground up. These people. Envious and intimidated by your happiness, your contentment, your growth and your elevation, your manifestation abilities, your confidence, your authentic confidence, your ability to withstand any manner of storms. Storms that was a part of your rites of passage, as well as storms that they manufactured for you. You withstood all of that. And since they wanted it so bad, we about to see how they handle these fucking storms. They wanna pose like they're some advocate. We're gonna see if they could be advocates for themselves, because most of us as divine beings had to be advocates for ourselves. We had to stand alone. We had to be supporters of ourselves. We had to parent ourselves. We had to be parents to that inner child, that wounded child. We had to parent ourselves. We had to be a mother and a father to ourselves. 1818 on the timer just now. Temperaments. We had to restore balance. We had to be our own family and support system for our damn selves. So now we're going to see if they can do it. Can they do it? They wanted it so bad. They wanted your walk so bad. They wanted your abundance and your outcome so bad. So now they're going to go through not only storms as intense as the storms you had to go through, but with interest. Like I said, those tornadoes. They're going to go through even more intense storms because of the actions they chose to engage in and inflict upon people. (1909) Anxiety, burden. We encountered burdens. We dealt with anxiety. Some of us still dealing with it. PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, from having people abuse you, people that you thought you could trust, touching you inappropriately, verbally abusing, emotionally abusing you, psychologically abusing you, physically abusing you, domestic violence. Spell work. People trying to kill you, murder you, cause you to be suicidal. Okay. That's what they wanted, right? In my song, Kalima Ali, I'm going to quote some lyrics. Clean up woman, it's clean up time. Call me Kalima Ali. California is burning down spiritually. Thanks to divine judges lurking in the field, bringing karmics that judgment. There's no way to, there's nowhere, nowhere, no way, nowhere to run nor yield. My supplies hit different. The divine and loving ancestors. Our supplies as divine beings, learning how to protect and shield ourselves and return to sender and repel that magic and rebuke and banish their energy, so it has to go back to them. My supplies hit different. We didn't have to resort to dark magic. We didn't have to resort to gossip and slander. We didn't have to resort to those things. Deception and lying. Being downright just terrible human beings. We didn't have to. Our supplies hit different. Release the fiery waters. Every season. Hell and hot water. You're too hot to handle, divine beings. You're too hot to handle. Release the fiery waters. Wipe away the disorder. Let me not fuck up my own lyrics. My supplies hit different. Release the fiery waters. Wash away the disorder. Wipe out all doubt. No cowardice life in the hearts of a warrior. Welcome to the 4 years of Disturbia. Tower moments are ending. Realizations are pending. The war is now left to the ascended. They came for our crowns, so I'm coming for their heads. This is Kali, my energy. This is divine and loving ends. This is our warrior saying this shit, speaking through me. They came for our crowns, so I'm coming for their heads. They're going to have a harder time because their hearts are misled, because their souls are unfed. They're in need of a substitute. These people are craving the energy of the divine. They're craving it now. Craving it. Desperate. Reckless. Craving some type of high. That's why you're going to see a lot of people in this addictive energy. You're going to see their addictions fluctuate. Whatever that is, whether that's through abusing the sex, their sexual energy, you're going to see this heightened, magnified. Jupiter in Aquarius, expansion. Release the fiery waters. Wash away the disorder. Wipe out all doubt. No cowardice lie in the hearts of a warrior. Welcome to the 4 years of Disturbia. Age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Tower moments and endings. 10-10. Realizations are pending. The war is now left to the ascended. They came for my crown, so I'm coming for their heads. They're going to have a harder time because their hearts are misled, because their souls are unfed. They're in need of a substitute. Beware of substances that appear as delectables. They better beware. They better beware. They better beware. They're trying to poison you and poison other people energetically, physically with these elixirs, blood magic, voodoo, or hoodoo. It's really hoodoo. For some of you people stealing your hair. Oh, they really thought they was about this shit. They knew what the fuck they was doing. They knew what they was doing. They thought they was righteous in what the fuck they was doing. Doing spells over your pictures, your videos, using your name in rituals, using your pictures in rituals, using your items in rituals. Oh, they knew. They just knew. They was professional with this shit. They knew. They just really felt like they was so fucking supported. Yeah, you was supported by them damn devils. That's what the fuck you was supported by. Devils. Demons. Fallen angels. Beware of substances that appear as delectables. They was evil eyeing your contentment. Let me finish this song, y'all. This shit is real. Beware of substances that appear as delectables. Even I am my contentment, because I wasn't susceptible to the mind control or harboring bitterness. I just declare justice as the betrayal built resentment. In my other video, what did I say? There's a high vibrational aspect of resentment and a low vibrational aspect of it. Resentment is synonymous to a word called indignant. Indignant means deeming something unworthy. You realize these people were unworthy of your divine energy. They were unworthy of your love. And you took it back. You took it back. You removed the rug from under their feet. Who is the real enemy? I can see them watching, see them stalking, see them plotting in my dreams. Intuitive. Before these things spring up, I will reveal them unto you. That was a promise made unto you by the Most High because of your faithfulness. I can see them watching, see them stalking, see them plotting in my dreams. Don't doubt your insight. Now is not the time to be polite when karmics are in fight or flight. They gon' fight, trying to fight against me. They don't have a fucking choice but to run. They don't have a fucking choice but to fight. They don't have a fucking choice. They try to fight you. They did. They did everything in their fucking power. They rallied up as many people as they could. They did everything that they possibly could do. They were in denial that you was undefeatable. They were in denial that you was untouchable. They was in denial of your spiritual ranking. They was in denial that you was protected. Inevitably. They were in denial about who you really was. They was in denial that you was the emperor. You was the empress. You was the divine feminine. You was the divine masculine, not them. Just because that they could dress their vessel a certain type. No, not them. They was in denial. They was in denial, you guys. Ain't it funny? Look, Avenger. They was in denial that this is your energy. You're an avenger. You will be avenged. They was in denial that you will be avenged. Arrogant. Some people are dealing with some serious illnesses, sicknesses right now. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna say what I just heard because that's harsh. I'm not gonna say what I just heard. Let's just say people trying to close your throat chakra. Woo! My God. People trying to close and block your throat chakra. These people did not anticipate how the archangels get down. Okay. Thank you. Oh, y'all hear this? Y'all see this wind? Y'all hear that? Oh, confirmation. Yo, that shit fucked up. Damn. Let me give you a hint, right? Archangel Michael and his sword. They try to cut off your... Woo! Man, oh man. Y'all. People better be careful. It's too late for that. I'm gonna have to go again. Y'all. This shit is, woo. Some people gonna really be out in the cold. But let me finish. They try to block and interfere with your throat chakra, try to silence you, trying to make it so people wouldn't listen to you or believe what you were speaking, the truth that you were speaking. Oh, and once again, Archangel Michael and his sword, please put 2 and 2 together because I don't even want to say it. That shit is harsh. But that's going to be the reality for some people. Oh man, that's woo. It's fucked up. Oh wow, it's gonna be several manifestations of, okay, yeah. Some people are gonna find themselves in violent fights. I just heard something about somebody smoking cigarettes. That shit is going to backfire terribly on their throat chakra. They wanted to interfere with your gifts. It don't even got to be cigarettes. It could just be, you know, overindulging, you know, in any type of, you know, smoking or whatever. Engulfing the lungs with smoke. They wanted to interfere with your gifts. They was jealous of your abilities. They was jealous of your ability to sing and rap and be a speaker, and your ability to communicate yourself profoundly, fluently. Some people's voices are going to be changed forever. Maybe you have some people who also were artists, who also, you know, rap or sing or whatever. Have some type of position. Yeah, that shit is going to backfire on them terribly. That shit is going to backfire. That shit is going to backfire. They're not going to be able to do what they used to. Like I said, interest. People trying to, you know, cast spells with the word. That shit. You're going to be avenged, divine ones. You're going to be avenged. That's on the bottom of this deck. We got child orphan again. Yeah, some people are definitely going to be left out in the cold. Some people are going to be thrown out. Some people are going to, you know, you're going to see some people operating in this orphan energy trying to find love or some type of attention wherever they can get it. Wherever they can get it. Attention wherever they can get it. They're going to be in that energy now. Because we already had prostitute come out. And, you know, in many cases, they're not going to have a choice. And see, my nails are kind of dirty because when I was laying my blanket down, I had scratched the dirt a little bit, so. But yeah, some people are going to be in this helpless and hopeless energy. And they're desperate, they're thirsty for energy, for a high, however they can get it, right? And they're going to have to resort to one another. These karmas are going to have to turn to one another for this energy here. Don't get me wrong, you're still going to have some, you know, trying to make attempts to come and get it from you, for sure. You're going to see these immature masculine energies, or these, I'm trying to think the terminology for the female version of Peter Pan syndrome. Oh, I believe it starts with an O. I can't call that this time. No, I think that's a totally different you're gonna see these people childlike, you know, that child, that wounded child, you know, or these adult children. You're going to see them operate out of this child, this immature energy more often, like tantrums and woe is me type shit. Yeah. Some people have been reduced psychologically and mentally to that of a child. It's like they may have, you know, been intentionally engaging in childlike behaviors, you know, for the fun of it, or they thought, you know, they were justified. But it's gonna fully manifest. It's gonna fully manifest through all of their energetic bodies for a lot of people, for some people. What I say about that wind picking up, y'all? Damn, some people are definitely gonna be reduced, and it's gonna manifest. It's gonna manifest. It's gonna manifest. Alright, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. The storm is coming down. This is the Authentic Empress. I love you guys. But you are being avenged. This is judgment season. What's under avenge? Judge. These people are being judged. You're gonna have visions of this. You're gonna be able to see this. Y'all, I love you guys. This is the Authentic Empress. I'm gonna show you this. Look, you see the storm coming over these clouds here? Let me go ahead and get out of here.